Hi everyone, Samantha Reese here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to do a beautifully dramatic yet wearable smoky eye on my gorgeous model Peyton, paired with glowing skin and a glossy pinkish nude lip. So I'm going to start by prepping her skin with MAC Fix Plus spray. And now I'm going to apply some moisturizer with a flat foundation brush. Now, since Peyton is going to need for her makeup to last for a long period of time, I'm going to prime her skin with an actual foundation primer. I'm going to start with her eyes. So I'm going to go in and fill in her brows really quick by brushing them up so that they're all going in the same direction. And then I'm going to fill them in lightly, since Peyton already has a really beautiful natural brow shape. And I'm going to fill them in with MAC Brow Pencil in Spiked. Now I'm going to go in with her eyeshadow base. And since we're doing this nice dark smoky eye, I'm going to go in with a black eyeshadow base and apply that with a fluffy blending brush. Before adding her lid color, I'm going to go into her crease and define it a bit, which will actually help blend this cream color in with the shadow. So I'm going to go in with a warm brown color, blending that into her crease, softening the harsh edges of that cream shadow that we just laid down. Now I'm going to take another brown shadow, which is slightly cooler. It's more on the mustard colored side, and take that just a smidge higher than that first brown shadow that we put down, just to blend that out and create a nice soft transition between the color on her brow. We're going to go in with that lid color. We're going to go in with a matte black lid color, and we're going in with a shader brush and literally just pack that color onto the lid. Now going back in with that fluffy blending brush that we used for the two transition colors, and just going into the crease and making those two colors meet. Bringing that lid color and those two crease colors together so that you don't have any harsh lines. Now if you need a little bit more precision, you can go in with a blending brush that is a little bit skinnier, and without applying any color to said brush, just go directly in the crease and really get those two colors to meet. Midway point between the black and the two browns. So a nice deep chocolate brown would be a good color to help blend the crease color and the lid color together without adding any more black or without dulling that lid color with those two lighter colors. Now after all that blending, go back in with your blending brush, your fluffier blending brush, and blend some more. We're going to move on to the skin, and I'm going to clean up any fallout that we may have had under Peyton's eyes with just a simple makeup wipe. I'm just reapplying a little bit of that moisturizer and primer to the under eye area. So I'm going to go in with a light water-based foundation just to give the skin a bit of a more polished look as opposed to delivering a ton of coverage. Now after laying down the foundation, I'm going to go in with the damp beauty blender and just blend that out. So now we're going to go in for highlight, and just like with her foundation, I'm going to lay it down with a flat foundation brush. And start with highlighting underneath the eyes, in the center of the forehead, bridge of the nose, around the mouth, and down to the chin. And I take that highlighter right down here near the jawline. And this part, blending, is most definitely key. Now before we set it, we're going to go back in with using that flat foundation brush with a foundation that is much darker and go around the perimeter of her face. What will be her contour shade, a color that is much cooler, and that color will be used to contour her cheekbones and her nose. Now we'll go back in with the beauty blender and blend all of this together. And making sure to blend into her hairline, so there is not a huge disparity between the color on her face and the color of her scalp. Now I'm going to blend out her contour color. Now making sure to blend in an upward motion and blending back towards her temples and her ear, so that her cheekbones are truly sculpted. And soften it first before I go in with the beauty blender. I'm going to go in with a little bit more of that highlight color on the bridge and blend that out. Now I'm going in with a translucent setting powder in all of those areas where I highlighted, especially. Now that we've set the highlighted areas, we're going to go back in and finish this lower lash line. That really skinny brush I used in her crease, and just softly run it along the edge of that black, just to soften it out. So now I'm going to go in with her mascara and her lashes. When applying lashes, just make sure you get the band of the lash as close to the natural lash line as possible, so that they blend in with the client's natural lashes. Bronze the skin a little bit with this foundation powder, not really enhancing the contour because it is still pretty prevalent, but we're bronzing the skin just a little bit. And now I'm going to take some of that translucent powder and go over that nose contour and just soften it just a bit. Now we're going to go in with blush, and we're going to start from where the contour is and brush in an upward motion so that that cheek color hugs the cheek instead of dragging it down. Now to finish her off, we're going to fill in her lips with a medium brown lip pencil. And before applying lipstick, we're going to blend out that lip liner, just using a lip brush. And now that we've blended out that lip liner, we're gonna go in with a soft pink lip color and blend those two products together so that her lips still have some definition, but we don't have that super dated, darker lip liner from the 90s. And to give her lips a little bit of shine and a pretty goldish finish, we're gonna go in with a nice pink lip gloss that has a bit of an iridescent finish to it. I'm applying that to both the top and the bottom lip, starting from the center of the lip and then blending outwards. I'm gonna finish off her brows with a little bit of a tinted brow gel that is a little bit lighter than her natural brow color. It's gonna soften the brows just a little bit without them being lost in the rest of the makeup. Now from here the makeup is completed and we are going to go in with some of that Fix Plus yet again, which is good for if you've overdone it a little bit with the powder. It gives the skin a more natural finish, and then we're gonna set her makeup with a fine setting mist. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Make sure to follow me on social media, that is Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at SamIam_MUA. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any more videos like this one.